Hey, we're officially live. Everyone can see us and hear us now. Team, say hello. Let's check those mics.
Howdy, howdy. How you do, Cyberpunks?
Oh yeah, I can hear everyone. I can see everyone. Chat, let us know. You know, if anyone gets muted or frozen along the way, we'll get that fixed. Sometimes little glitches happen along the way of a live stream. We are playing some Cyberpunk Red here. We are a weekly team called Gutter Rats, a team of baddies basically navigating Night City and now outside of Night City. They're actually in Neo Vegas. I'll do a little mini recap in a moment. Before I do that, I do want to give a shout out to those that support Cybernation Uncensored on Patreon, as well as some of our players here: Alex Maxwell, Nicholas, aka the King Square, Renegade 420, Anthony Rogers, The Land of Wolves, Terrafan, Rufio, rest in peace, brother. Brockenwitch, PWB, Craghorst, Ty, aka Tizer46, Ninsanity, Tyrus, Vulpus, Vox, Nolan, North, Matty V, and Shiger right here. And in fact, let's go over the players and their characters so you can get to know the Gutter Rats. Alex is basically Wolfman the Nomad. Matt is Leon, the basically Detective Leon, the lawman nomad. Vulpus is playing Toymaker, the tech nomad. Nolan as Nox, the solo, and Shig as Ripper, the solo. Now a multi-classing into a rocker, basically a roller derby solo. Multi-class. And I am GM Rob Mulligan. I'm the game master here, but I'm also the founder of Cybernation Uncensored. Make sure you check out Cybernation Uncensored on all social media. Give us a follow, a subscribe. We do all kinds of gameplay, tutorials, deep dives, crash courses, live streams, VODs, all kinds of stuff. So we would really appreciate the support. I also want to shout out Sirenscape, Fantasy Grounds, and Loc Battle Maps for all the support over the years. Really love y'all. So check it out. This is our weekly Cyberpunk Red gameplay, a team of baddies. They're encouraged to do bad things and not just like walk in the edge like edge runners, sort of like kill people to get paid. It's a paid gig. It's kind of bad but good. But I mean like encouraged to do bad things. Like they're in the process of trying to figure out how to rip off a charity event. You know what I mean? To try to get $50K out of a charity. So stuff like that. I've created this whole Neo Vegas lore on the cybernationuncensored.com website. You can check it out there, as well as a scream sheet from IMG about the current news and things going on in Neo Vegas, which the team kind of put focus on that charity roller derby match. Where we left off, the team basically partnered up with a net runner at a local sort of net cafe, Codex, who took a liking to Ripper and Nox as well, and she agreed to help them out, basically try to get Ripper on the guest list or as on the roster, basically as one of the charity players, pretending as if she donated the 5K to play and such, and try to remove someone that she can replace. So that's what the team's got to figure out, is how to do it. They've got the net runner that can help kind of do it. There's a sort of like meet and greet charity dinner at Caesar's Palace tonight. It's Friday, and then Saturday, tomorrow night, is the actual event at Caesar's Arena. So the team's got to figure out some things. They've got over 24 hours. They've got a couple of days. It's still early. It's Friday. And that's kind of where we left off. Any other points of information? Yeah. So a couple of the team members, we did some rolls, got seen on the security cam at the AV where they parked it in the parking garage. Thanks to Ziggurat AI facial recognition, and Net54 put out a whole thing. Two of the players, Detective Leon and Toymaker, right? Was it? Yep. Or yeah, okay, yeah. You two basically were seen on camera. You had to get new faces and bodies at the Ripper dock. I believe Toymaker talked Wolfman into doing it as well, considering they're kind of brothers in the Nomad clan and stuff. So they got all decked out. They got new shiny faces and bodies going on. But anything else that's worth mentioning, or was that a pretty decent recap? Are we good to go?
I think you covered all of it. I mean,
Except I do have a contact now of a bored local cop who I was able to convince that we're doing some deep cover stuff.
That's right.
So I've got a putty if I need, and I think it's just trying to figure out how to take out one. I guess it's trying to like, all right, which rich roller derby fan's life are we going to ruin because they don't get to play the roller derby equivalent of the Harlem Globetrotters tomorrow?
That's so true. But yeah, I think we're good to go. I think we got the recap. Let's take it right where we left off with, well, first off, let's get into that character overlay. Let's make sure the players get the fuck out of my face, step into their characters. You guys are your characters now.
Become another person.
Let's take it over to Ripper and Knox at the bar. You're at the main bar. That Codex Netrunner basically just handed you her card. I basically handed it to Ripper after Knox asked for it, if I'm not mistaken, and said, just contact me when you're ready to move. I'm here. I'll meet up with you whenever you're ready. Like, you already kind of filled her in. Like, there's that charity dinner thing Friday night. There's the event Saturday. Somehow we've got to replace her, get her in. She said she's down to help. Whatever. Just hit her up on that card when you're ready. And then she went back to the bar to kind of tend to people and stuff. It's kind of getting crowded as the day is progressing. But Knox and Ripper, you can take it from there as you're sitting in the booth.
Thank you, Codex. Guess we'll be in touch shortly. Also, if you say I need something done a little bit quicker, or rather, two questions. Say I need something done a little bit quicker and just need some speed. Is it still going to be you who I reach out to?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And then you're not supposed to have a trading booth around, do you?
Not really. Like I said, I'm not dabbling in too much fixer stuff. But yeah, any Netrunner stuff, I got you.
I mean, you gotta know a place where deals go down, gigs go down, night markets get assembled.
I mean, I deal with all the deals that we do here at my spot, but I don't really fuck with any night markets or midnight markets. I'm not a goods person, I'm not a goods girl,
Well, if you need somebody to start moving shit, just let me know.
Okay. Yeah, just as she turns and... What was that?
I was gonna say, I look at Ripper and just kind of like nod and wink.
Yeah, as Kodak kind of goes back to the bar and take over, you notice like the crowd's kind of picking up, it's getting more crowded, and at that moment, that tech guy kind of cuts back from the back room and comes over to your table and says, "Hey, I've got your jacket almost done, just give me like another 30 minutes or so, I'm just finishing up some of the outer stitching, but it's coming across perfect." And he like goes back, you can tell like he's passionate about his tech work.
Man, okay, well, I guess we'll hang around here, Ripper. Want to get another drink?
Yeah, and like as my manager, you're paying for these drinks, right?
Something like that, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna go get another.
Yeah, y'all get drinks. Back over to Detective Leon, Wolfman, and Toymaker. The three of you have brand new faces and bodies, got paid up. You even paid the extra to be discreet with Ripper Doc Donnie. Paid the little entrance fee to some rando gangbanger outside. But yeah, you got new faces. You're all done up. What's the plan? You got that? Oh yeah, and you've got that confiscated minivan that Detective Leon switched out the plates for and everything. But yeah, what are you doing?
It's totally legally commandeered, and it won't be an issue for this family when they eventually figure it out that they got bamboozled.
Yeah.
I think they figured that out already, my goodness.
Just gotta look at Dr. Donnie like, "Donnie, my boy, you're a sleazy little rat fucker, but you're also a goddamn artist. Look at this face."
I do top-notch work.
Is there any change whatsoever to his face?
He looks exactly the same. No, I'm kidding. There's a mole. There's like one little... No. No, he does. He looks great. I mean, look, Ripper Doc Donnie did a top-notch job. You guys paid top dollar and discreet. Everyone looks absolutely perfect, as described in the previous session. Like he did top-notch work.
Yeah, like, look at this, boys. Starla's gonna see this face. she's gonna forget about that WNS weatherman, the pizza guy, Donnie from Precinct 47, that roadie at the Carrie Eurodyne show, like 10 other people that I'm not forgetting, but yeah.
I did the same thing.
Checking your watch, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
We're already walking for the door as you're monologuing there. It's just like,
Just doing the
realizes
Ragon brother.
He realizes
chase
he's
that
standing
dra-
alone at the end of his speech. Like, oh,
Yeah.
everyone else.
Yes, at the door, it's like, Ragon brother, go ahead and chase that dragon. It's never ended poorly for anyone before.
I mean, I've got a wide selection of drugs that you can try. It'd probably be a lot more reliable than this chick that you're trying to hook up with.
Nah, boys, it's fate. Although I'll definitely think about the drugs later. You need that focus, particularly if we're gonna get Ripper into that roller derby thing.
Damn, brother, you get some height added to you?
Yeah. Me or him? No, yeah, they had to. They put me in the nomad stretcher to make the linear frame fit.
Nice.
Yeah. The joints still hurt, but I'm sure some smash on a good handle of something stronger will make you
I was
forget all
gonna,
about it.
as he says his joints still hurt, I'm just gonna kind of glance back at the doc and see if he's got a hypo just to hit him up.
Adjustment period. You know, it's like
Yeah, the doc-
growing pains all over again.
Yeah, when you do that, the doc kind of looks at you and he's like, he is dosed the fuck up. You're good. You guys are good to go. He goes
Yeah,
back into his
Go
office.
All three of you need to stop worrying about it. I'll be fine.
Here, have some cocaine. Let's go.
You definitely look different, Wolfman. You know, I was expecting something out of like Toymaker, but this is you're a goddamn Wolfman now.
Yeah. Figured, false advertising should stop. It's, not a good look.
Shit, that's right. Oh, God. I should have... Never mind.
You absolutely look like something out of an airbrushed van, man.
I am.
Wow.
I'm absolutely taking that as the compliment. I'm sure it was an
Nice.
Guys, I need to get the what is that? Those like prismatic fashion, like holographic clothing, but it's like jorts, and then I'll be good to go.
I mean, if ever there was the kind of place where you could find holographic werewolf-sized jorts, it's probably Vegas.
And you know what? I'd probably end up making more money than I ever did running gigs on the open road. So, but that's not what we're here for. We're supposed to go and pick up the others, or are we supposed to go and rendezvous with them somewhere? I am not in the state where I should be right now.
Yeah, through the collective buzz, you three do remember that you just kind of separated because you had to get new faces. Wolfman came along for the ride for fun, while the other two went off to try to find the team of Netrunner. That's the last you remember.
Yeah, I remember I hijacked a cab. That happened.
That's right.
Yeah, cause that wasn't just in the liminal space of the few remaining wrinkles in my brain. All right. Yeah.
That is definitely not the Percocet talking.
That was awesome. That was the shittiest convertible I ever stole, but that was a fun ride. Oh, I ruined a dude's day. It's like the black box, the like radio doobly doo, and I just copied it into his window. This guy's fucked. Funny. Anyway, yeah, what we're doing.
Well, I got a crazy idea. I bust up my agent. I send a message over to our good old half solo, 1/4 fixer friend, and just knocks the message. We got our faces ready for pickup.
you get a message back that says need 40 minutes.
Well, I figure it'll take us probably 40 minutes to get there. Good news, Wolfman. The kids who used to be in the back seat, they got them out real quick. So I think there's some kid mix in the back seat.
Oh, hell yeah. It's like sprawling out in the back seat. Like, oh, sweet. Buffalo things flavor, my favorite. Oh, just find a little Ziploc bag.
Yeah. And just going to take a leisurely drive to the hacker bar, while also, like, you know, paranoidly checking the garden patch for any, like, news, like checking the feeds for anything like, oh, did they see us here? What's going on here?
Yeah, give me.
I'm guessing our old friend library search?
Yeah,
or...
do library search. I'm just looking up. I wanted to remember the name of that place where Ripper and them are at. I know it's on our lore sheet here.
Oh my god.
Chrome.
Right on
All right. So I'm going to roll the library search.
I think you're right.
I'm going to... All right. I won't apply the +2 that you normally get when you're using your agent on this, just because I'm on painkillers and driving.
That sounds right.
Well, I got an 8. I don't know if I found anything, but as long as I don't hit nobody.
Yeah, exactly. You're not really finding much, but you're okay.
Nope, I'm just swerving, trying to make sure I got my tickets booked for the Starla Rocks show, swerve a little bit there.
Yeah, when you, as you're kind of like swerving and looking up information and you make sure you have your tickets for the Starla Rocks event, one thing that you see when you look into that event account or whatever, the email for the pre-bought tickets, you can see that there's a Starla meet and greet for pre-sale ticket holders at the Neon Noodle House tonight. Ironically, at the same time as that charity dinner event. So Detective Leon might have a little issue there of what to do. You might have to do your resist torture and drugs deal and let me know how that worked out for you.
I mean,
I
you
can
know,
totally feel that one.
when the relationship's you know, that good. All right, we will do we got a 23. We'll see if I resist Satan for now, but, you know, there are no bad rolls. There are only interesting rolls, but we'll keep willpower for now, but, you know, there's always the chance that, oh, guys, I got to go to the bathroom.
Exactly, yeah. You feel the strong urge to go to this meet and greet and see her, but you also know that you could hold out and just see her at the event tomorrow and kind of help the team get Ripper lined up to do what she needs to do tomorrow while you go to the event. You're able to kind of convince yourself to do the more responsible thing, but like you said, that might change in the future over the course of the night. Maybe a couple drinks, maybe some synth coke, maybe something might trigger a little something. Who knows? But
for right now, our rational mind is still saying, I can't do this, or Ripper's going to scoop on my eyeballs.
Exactly.
And not in the friendly way that happens at your Ripper dock.
Right. Exactly. But yeah, in the meantime, you do kind of cross distance and you end up at the Net Cafe where Nox and Ripper are. We'll say you find some parking on the same block. You're able to kind of just pull up and make your way in. It's super crowded, but as you enter the place, it's as described as earlier, with booths all along one side, the bar on the other. You can see the bartenders hustling. It's kind of crowded, lots of people networking. But off to the right, you can clearly see a booth with Nox and Ripper. And Nox and Ripper, right as you just kind of notice Leon, Wolfman, and Toymaker entering, it's like kind of confusing because like you recognize their clothes and stuff, and like you knew that they were on the way because they hit up your agent, but like, wow, do they look completely fucking different. And at this moment, just for the sake of anyone tuning in for the first time that didn't catch the previous sessions, why don't we describe what we're looking at here? Toymaker, why don't you start it off? Your new look.
Oh, my new look. Well, My new look is a 7-foot 2-inch equine individual. Looks just like a frickin' horse. I was going to have a big iron on his hip, but I did not have a chance to get up with Rob, so I'm going to go ahead and just sideline that for right now. I dress the part. I dress as if I'm an exec right now. I mean, I hope I look sharp in this suit. I mean, I know I had to get it retailored, but, big flowing white mane, tail, in all. There is a secret in the tail, but I'm not going to tell you what that is. Let's see, what else? In my teeth, although this cosmetic look really canine. I think I can't remember the name of the movie, but the unicorn that had like all the jagged teeth that looked like had a wolf mouth rather than a horse mouth.
like Death of the Unicorn or something. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, but not. I'm not going to say that I'm as impressive as my brother. He came out, I think, on top of this one.
Fucking. Yeah, somewhere between fucking Silver Screen Horror Show and Captain America coming out of the Vita tank. They're like Wolfman went from, her suit, button chop wearing trucker dude, is now like a 7'5" actual Wolfman, looking the part of like the Van Helsing werewolf from like the Hugh Jackman film. The fully decked out like the linear frame, cybernetic and enhanced limbs and legs. The legs are actually fully decked out, like whirring pistons, like digitigrade, able to grab onto things, give them a chance to climb buildings with the grip foot. There's those anchor points in the his now lupine jaw, indicating what is a combat jaw, and his teeth are almost kind of opalescent because they are made out of the same kind of serrated carboglass that the Kendachi blades are. It doesn't have the laser current to make them do through armor, but it just gives this big just dazzling lunatic smile. Because of this sudden change, true to the kind of Wolfman trope is band tee, or a band, or I want to believe whatever, has now become a ad hoc crop top. He's had to notch his belt, a few bits larger around the waist, and his cargo pants have now become cargo shorts, and he's unfortunately had to leave the weathered and battered old nomad vest behind, but he's got the new trench coat back at the fancy trench coat digs back at the hotel.
About Detective Leon.
Well, unlike my other guys, and particularly Wolfman, I don't look like I was pulled directly from the cover of a second edition Werewolf the Apocalypse rule set. We're still rocking a suit which technically legally hits all of the requirements for the dress code at the high-end Vegas Strip locations, but yet somehow the styling, the patterning somehow managed to be crimes against both the concepts of fashion and the highly trained Chinese babies who had to make that suit to begin with. The face is kind of a little bit of a casserole of 70s Burt Reynolds with a sprig of Tom Selleck thrown in, nice, and a hint of 2030s era Carrie Eurodyne, just to make sure that I still have appeal for the younger demographic. Unlike the window above, there is zero HD butthole from an orange cat up there. I like to think that we're still looking good. underneath you can still see that face, that stare, that shitty mustache, and the look of, if I call 911, I'm not sure if I'm safe unless I have a bride.
Oh yeah, I like it. Yeah, as they come in, yeah, you notice how they look. You know, like I said, you recognize them because you knew that they were on their way. They're parking, coming in. You recognize their clothes, but wow, their looks are different. Ripper Doc Donnie did a great job, and I think all of you kind of feel at least somewhat safe at the moment for like their faces being revealed and such. You know what I mean? But yeah, they come in, they sit at the booth. Knox, Ripper, and Wolfman, Detective Leon, Toy Maker, you're all together now in the booth.
Oh, you? No, I'm not drunk enough for this right now. I'm gonna go get another drink. You.
I slam the rest of the drink that I have and just kind of close my eyes, and this feels really familiar. It's very familiar.
Is that just because a horse walked into a bar, or what? As I try and
walked into a bar.
As I try and flag down for some cheap rot gut. So
No, more like an alternate reality. I'm gonna go grab a drink with Ripper. Do you guys need a drink? Or you know what? Just come with me to the bar. Meet our new net runner.
Like you read my mind, I was hoping you got a cyberjack on there.
Yeah, and as you go to the bar, yeah, you walk up to the bar behind Ripper, who's already approaching the bar. The second Ripper gets up there, Kodak kind of stops dealing with other patrons and kind of gives attention to Ripper and starts making a drink like usual. I hope it's going to be your usual.
It is, and I'm gonna need an extra shot with that because my night just got ruined.
Oh,
Make
what happened? As she's mixing it and pouring, she's like, "What happened?"
So the other like people that are in like this little group, like they just went and got like their face changed, and they are ugly as shit, and I have to look at that.
Okay. Look, the shot's on me then. She slides it over. She slides over the drink, and she looks at you, Knox. Same thing.
Same thing, but make it a bottle for the shot instead.
Oh, you got it. Slides it over. And then she notices the rest of the team kind of creeping up behind you, and she just kind of like steps back. Okay, and she looks over at Ripper. I think I see what you're saying. Quite the crew here.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
if being ugly as shit, can we get a free drink?
Sorry, I'm gonna need to consume that if that's the case. But yeah, I'll just decide. What are you guys having?
You got mezcal?
Sure, got something like that. Pours it out.
Get mezcal, tequila, whatever. Get
Yeah.
2 fingers of it, and it'll be good.
Yeah, being mezcal, you can see the worm in the bottom. She slides it over.
Yeah. That's how you know it's the good shit.
God.
I don't know what you guys are talking about in terms of ugly faces. See this right here? This is the best 5,000 Eddie Super Stud package that clinic ever made.
5,000? Oh, you got ripped off. Oh my god.
I didn't want to say that out loud.
Codex
You're
leans
not
in-
wrong. You're not wrong. Most of that was him not. Most of that money was him agreeing not to rat us out to the cops.
Sure. Yeah, Codex.
Still, for 5,000, you chose that?
Codex
Like-
leans into your face too, Detective Leon, and she like looks at it. She's like, I mean, looks better than them, but that mustache, really?
It's a classic, and I'll get a Piano Man off you if you don't mind.
Ooh, you got it. Just making a drink.
Which is a classy drink that you can learn how to make yourself by looking at the VA11 Hall A themed free DLC from our friends at Artel. I love the game, and I love that little piece of DLC.
But yeah, she's making the drinks. Looks at Toy Maker. What are you having?
You know what? surprise the fuck out of it.
Okay. And for our
Full of clothes or something.
wolfy man looking guy here,
No, it's the tequila, mezcal, whatever the.
oh, just
worm
shot,
in it.
just doing shots. Okay.
No, I need a double of that, pretty please. Nice. Please.
Okay, you got it. So yeah, everybody gets tall drinks and shots. She's making doubles. She's pouring them strong. You can tell she's being friendly. She's joking with the team, acting like she's been part of it all along. You know, already like teasing and just kind of being down. But yeah, she just says, "So look, you guys got my card. Just let me know. I'm gonna get back to tending people, but I can clock out at any time if you guys want to hit up that dinner or you need me to step in and help with any of this plan. Like, I'm down for the cut, so just hit me up." She goes back to the bar tending the people.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we keep formulating this plan. Want to go somewhere a little bit quieter, or keep us here, or do it by the seat of our pants?
We should go somewhere that's like dark inside so no one can see us together.
Smart thinking. This place has probably got like a ton of alcoves specifically built for skullduggery.
There are some booths kind of in the cut. You know, you can also see like down along the row of booths, like past the bathrooms. There's a couple other little booths and tables set up. Like this place is definitely set up to network mingle and do like some little private deals. You could kind of post up in the corner and discuss things a little more privately.
I guess let's pick one and make our way over. And I grab the bottle and just take a swig from it and just pass it off over to Ripper.
I'll be down in it.
Well, here's the good thing. If you keep drinking like that, you're not gonna have to worry about looking at us and be fucking blind.
That's what I'm hoping for.
And good to know we're on the same page. As long as you win.
Yeah, I will.
Not if you keep drinking yourself drunk.
I think that's my first time.
Listen, I don't know. Do you look around about somewhere between 21 and 12? Oh.
Okay, we'll just stay in your lane.
You're the one swerving.
I point out an alcove and then make my way over there and just kind of wait for them to catch up.
Okay,
Yeah.
grab a seat, steal a bag of peanuts on the way out, and
Yeah, and as you take that seat too, Knox, that tech slides over to like your little group of people, and just as you're talking, like slides the jacket over your shoulders and goes, "Tell me that doesn't fit like a fucking glove." Well, or like an armored trench coat.
I'm sorry. As soon as he goes to like slip it on, it's immediate. Like I'm reacting. I'm getting up from the table and reaching for hands, reaching for his arm.
Nice. Yeah, give me a brawling. Or a martial arts.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It'd be brawling for me. I have no martial arts.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. And this is just to see the extent of action, because like he's very not combative. Yeah, the second like he slides and like you spin around and you know grapple him up, kind of twisting his arm. He's like, "Tell me this doesn't fit like a glove or like an armor." Chuck, go fuck. Go. It's me. It's me. It's your jacket. It's your jacket.
Motherfucker, I say, and then just release him.
Okay. Jesus. Okay. Put it on. Feel it. I did a great job with it. Fuck my shoulder. Fuck me up.
Just kind of looking at it, checking the fit, doing the whole arm stretches, and just kind of feeling where the armor, the reinforcement with whatever plates or ceramics he did, and just look at it and nod at him and say, "Good job."
Hey, and I added in for free my little signature conceal reveal pocket deal thing. Like, check the interior lining in the back, and like there's like a pouch there. It's like almost impossible to see if he didn't point it out. Like a very high DV conceal reveal pouch that could fit like not a weapon, but like paperwork, a cred chip. Like could stash some things in that pocket.
creds and or like just a cred stick
or like a wallet size.
large?
You know, it's a like a big back pocket size pocket, but
Cool.
completely hidden.
I look at him and say, "Well, consider yourself lucky." And I send him. I believe I don't think we had a cost for it. Was it 500 eddies for the light armor jack? Is that right, guys?
I didn't look it up, but yeah, it's just the cost of the armor jack.
Yeah.
Oh, light armor jack
Level.
is 100.
Yeah.
To
It's 100.
customize it.
Okay, so it'd be.
Yeah, so
It'd be-
500 would probably be around like somewhere what it would be for like the high fashion accessories that do the same thing.
Yeah. So in this case, then it'd be 50 eddies if the light armor jack is 100 eddies, and then we're just paying for the upgrade materials, right?
Yeah.
Because he's a fabricator. Awesome. So I hand him over, or cash him over 50 eddies, and as I do that, I also slip my number towards him.
Cool. Thanks. Yeah, hit me up. Need any more tech work?
I look at our equestrian friend. Sorry, man. I think I cheated on you.
Why is that? He has the facilities. I'm without facilities. I don't see this as cheating. I think he
We
does
are
excellent
agreed.
work. A tech is not going to destroy another tech. Not with work like this. This is some Class A work, man.
Well, looks like there are new tech. I didn't catch your name. What was your name?
I think we did have a name. Let's see if I wrote it down.
Oh God,
Did you guys
I
write
don't
it down?
remember.
You guys wrote it.
Just say
I did
Higgs for
not.
now. I thought I had it down on my sheet though. Yeah, just write
Well,
down
Higgs,
Higgs.
looks like you're vetted. So
Yeah.
we need you down the road, or rather, my guy here, if he needs a tech workshop, mind if he pokes his head around?
Yeah, of course.
I pat, or like, what do you call it? Use the backhand to like pat our equestrian friend. Just feels so, just to get a feel for him. What does he feel like?
Well, I've got like armor jack on right now, so hard, plasticky.
Yeah, absolutely solid too. You know, if you think of the linear
all
frames
muscle.
in the boat. Yeah, so like
Oh yeah.
definitely bulky.
Oh yeah. It looks like I don't need a door to go through a wall.
Yeah.
It's not a silent way of measuring him up again.
I imagine he feels like what he is, the unholy love child of Michael Myers and Giddy Up Buttercup from Fallout.
Detective. No. You belong to her. I am not going to take that joy away from her.
Like the kindest thing you've ever said to me.
So I guess the main thing we got to figure out is, as I like, because the promos for the event would have had like a list of the other team, right? Like the team of all the donators.
No, I mean, it basically you see a promo, that talks about all the Watson Whammer, celebrity roller derby people taking on 10 charity donor players that everyone will get to meet at the dinner sort of meet and greet sort of dinner thing tonight at Caesar's Palace. And then there's the whole event, tomorrow at Caesar's Arena, not just the roller derby event, but there's a whole, day of things and charity stuff like,
The whole big mods, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But tonight's basically like the meet and greet and dinner thing. But like, you could do a library search and kind of see if you can dig up who's on the list and stuff.
Well, I don't need to do that because we might have a net runner on tap and they're better at that button. Definitely want to kind of just like point at like
That's
the
true.
picture of the other team. So I guess now we got to figure out which one of these assholes we're taking out and how we want to do it. Injury, disappearance, or something that just gets them kicked from the venue.
Okay, well, we gotta find someone who looks the most unathletic.
Okay, so basically you want to call the weakness from the herd, basically.
Okay, well, if I'm gonna play on the team, I need people who like can kind of do it.
You could probably get that Netrunner to get a list or size them up at the event.
So, in a society where designer drugs are basically everywhere you can get it from a street corner, what would get some gonk kicked off of a sports team?
Bringing a hand grenade into Caesar's Palace would probably do it.
Not where my brain was going, but you know what? Fair enough.
I mean, you gotta tailor the contraband to the event. You know, like people will probably be normal strapped. Any kind of drugs are gonna be fine. Like, really, the only thing that could probably get someone kicked out of the event is like a hand grenade or a 5-year-old.
Some vials of biotoxin, maybe.
Oh man, it's been a while since I fixed someone up for a bioterror attack. Yeah. It's fun.
You concern me.
You get on the... Oh, it's great. You get on the news and everything. But it might just be simpler if we just do like a little patty whack to the back of the knee. Or they just don't show up.
That could work. Just have to find out their itinerary. Don't you? Did you make a friend?
Well,
Did I
the
make a
local...
You know, little baby copper, right?
Yeah, most of the security has been handled by those Lazarus guys. They'll just be kind of on the outside, but you might have like a better idea of what the play will look like, at least on the outskirts.
We could do an easy thing. I mean, it would bring back nightmares for me, but I'd be willing to do it. These types of events always hire people off the streets for like serving and busing and stuff like that, just for the event. Maybe we could slip our way in that way, become bus or servers, and maybe put something in the meal to put them under the weather. It'd be an easy way, easy access to them. We know where they're at, where they're going to be seating. None of this chasing people down stuff.
Okay, so actually, I think that might have some gas because there probably aren't going to be a lot of good, safe opportunities where we can just baton someone to the back of the knee. Probably a faux pas if you just shoot a guy in the face.
I mean, also,
champagne got a shitload of eye drops in it or something.
Either that or you put it on the spaghetti, whatever they're freaking eating. They're never going to know. Well, they will within 5 minutes, they'll know, but they don't know.
Okay.
As a matter of fact,
All right.
can I call the doctor up?
If anybody would have like a bunch of
super laxative.
I need a handle of eye drops.
I think it's going to take a little bit more than just an old school comedy show prompt in order to get somebody to stop playing.
Round back to neurotoxin.
And you guys could also, you kind of kicked around the idea of asking Codec or library search or something. I think it was Detective Leon mentioned it before, but you could do a little bit of research on the event, whether the dinner party or the actual derby event. But or the people attending, the charity people that paid. You guys could research a little, get a little info on it, rather than guesswork and stuff, and think kind of see what's going on.
Can your Netrunner friend pull any details out? The more we know about the event, the more we know about the players, the better prepared we'll be. There might even be a chance we can just bushwhack them outside the venue. as fun as it would be to, try and slip somebody with like a neurotoxin roofie, might be better if we have a target.
Don't see why she couldn't provide that information. I guess any other questions I need to ask her? I just don't want to give up there and only ask her the one question.
Well, if she can find out any information at all on who paid to be here, plus any details on what the actual, what's going to go down at this party, because all it shows us here is that it's a big meet and greet soiree, but if she can find some more intel in terms of, what's the deal, what's the itinerary, when are people showing up, any of that kind of stuff. And even if we can at least get some information on the celebrity players, we can at least start thinking about who's going to be the easiest target, because in this case, the easiest target actually works better for us because they're the one that Ripper needs gun anyways. So if we can get whoever the Poindexter is out of the lineup, it works better for both of us. They'll offer less resistance to both us and our enemies and our opponents tomorrow.
All right, then I'll be right back.
And the streets are really clean, so there's plenty of dumpsters around.
Head over back to Codex and relay the information from Leon, and also mention that I need another bottle. Or two now.
Yeah,
we'll do two.
Yeah, she says, I can access the local data term and see what I can dig up. I mean, the promos have been going around. I'm sure I can find some info. Another bottle, though? Are we doing a gig tonight? Y'all might want to slow down as she slides the bottle over to you.
And then I'm just like, don't worry about us. We're seasoned. In fact, we're sure we're due for some kidney replacements and liver replacements sometime soon. And I grab the bottle and kind of cheers her with the bottle, and I kind of say, I guess we're gonna have to start a tab with you here.
Okay. Look, you're gonna owe me a cut anyways in the end of all this, so I've got no problem with that.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you so much. And also, my friend here likes synth cocaine. Do you happen to stock any?
Not personally, I don't fuck with it, but Benny in the corner booth, he usually has some hookups like that.
Thank you. You're such a doll.
Yeah, okay.
And I head back over to the crew and say, here's this bottle. We have a really, really good inn. She's gonna, our runner here at Codex is gonna do some running, give us some details, some information that we need. We have a tab here going. Do not fucking blow through it tonight, because we want to come back here, and also you can get quite a bit because she's expecting a cut. And then I walk away over to Benny.
Nice. Yeah, when you go over to Benny, you go to that last booth, and there's like a group of
Already
people.
thinking like a fixer.
Group of people kind of like hitting up the table. You see this Benny guy looks kind of booster gang like. Doesn't necessarily look edge runner like. He looks kind of gang like. And you see like a group of people kind of hanging out around his booth. Some people are kind of like sleight of hand, like trading cash for drugs or items or things. Like people are coming and going. He's obviously some type of dealer.
Can I do a streetwise to see if there's some mannerisms that I pick up on?
Yeah. Okay.
My streetwise is absolutely trash. I'm just gonna say this out loud before y'all get mad.
You just reminded me too. We got to update the overlay with your multi-class. We got Rippers finally there with Solo Rocker. We got to get Nox the Solo Fixer.
You're still learning how to fix.
He is.
I'm still learning how to fix.
He's still learning. It's cute.
Streetwise, where's Streetwise? There it is.
Great start.
12.
12.
Respectable roll.
Yeah, you're not picking up a lot, but yeah, you can totally tell this guy is a booster ganger. You can tell like just by like the colors, and he's got like this weird dagger and flag tattoo kind of coming up his neck. And you see that same kind of like color and look and same tattoo like on the hand, on the arm of like two other guys that are posted up by the front door. Like, it's definitely gang-like. And he just seems like a drug dealer. You know, whatever this booster gang is, this is their drug dealer or something.
Excellent. I walk over casually, jackets like hand in pockets, and then just to like, yo, what do you got on you right now? You got anything usable?
I don't have anything on me, officer.
Look, I'm just looking for some synth coke. That's all I need.
Okay, put the eddies on the table.
I look in my pockets. Any digital trades?
Just eddies.
What is this, 1988?
No, this is my deal. If you don't want it, you can move on.
How bad is she failing over there? Can we see from our table?
No, I mean, yeah, you can see from your table that Knox is obviously having a back and forth. Nothing is going smooth. But you can't, like, hear anything specific.
Right.
I don't know what Knox is doing, and I don't know if she does either.
I guess I scratch my neck and look at the guy and say, I mean, look, I'm new to this, obviously, but I just need to buy some synth coke. I have my eddies all in a digital account. You don't do any transactions like that, huh?
No, hit up the bar if you need to get cash.
Then I remember that I have the cred stick from the casino. Look, I got 500 creds on this casino given to us from Net 54. Worth anything to you?
Yeah, you see his eyes kind of light up, like he recognizes those sort of like complimentary cred sticks for casinos, where he's like, "Yeah, I'll deal with that."
Alrighty. Look, I'm gonna need a steady supply for whatever this gets us, and gonna be delivered to that guy. Point over to Detective Leon.
Okay, you got it. He reaches for the cred stick.
There you go.
Yeah, he takes that, puts it in the pocket. Yeah, what's that?
I was gonna say, well, it's like, if you're delivering it, I'm just gonna make my way back over to the table and call it good.
Yeah, as you do that, I mean, by the time you get to the table, you see him kind of gesture to one of the guys that's kind of wearing the same colors and stuff and point, and that guy kind of like follows right up behind you, and even like lightly kind of like bumps into you a little, kind of like shoving his way in, and goes right up to Detective Leon and just kind of goes, "Hey, what's up, Choom?" and goes like slap Leon's hand and kind of like places a bag of synth coke in his hand and just nods, and then looks at you, Knox, and nods and walks off.
You know,
this day, look at that.
I think this day's getting better already, and this is gonna really refine the processes, and just like with like a practiced muscle memory, just like rolls up a 20 Eddie Euro note, and we're gonna hit that bad boy right now. Because you gotta have, you gotta think about, it's gonna get the reflexes up, it's gonna get the brain firing and all synapses. It's gonna help me get the energy needed to make sure that I am there to support my crew and not get addicted to cocaine yet.
I'm not addicted, like, it's just fun.
He's a drug using pro, this Detective Leon. But yeah, just as Detective Leon kind of lines up some bumps, hits that shit, no addiction lands. He's kind of enjoying the buzz, and it's just at that moment, like, Kodak kind of comes right up behind you, Knox, and says, "Hey, I got that info," and then looks over to you, Ripper, and then like hands you this sort of like digital card with the info. Let me put the break overlay here just so I can get over to chat and give you all this link here. Hold on. There you go. Team, you should see it there in chat. We'll take off the break. And anybody watching, I'll re-put the link in the actual chat of the live stream. Anybody watching the VOD, you can check it out in the description. But it's just cybernationuncensored.com/neo-vegas-news-from-ing. It is literally the top news on the website. You'll see it there. If you just go to cybernationuncensored.com. but it's the screen sheet with all the news going on in Neo Vegas. But team, if you scroll down, you'll see the list of names, and this is the data info that Codec gets you, along with the sort of like general details, which is just like the dinner starts at 6 p.m. With like the general meet and greet and networking. By 8 p.m., the actual dinner will be served. And then there's like a little bit of entertainment around 10 p.m. and then like the event's supposed to end by midnight. And then obviously the next day is the actual event at the arena. But she basically gives you all that dinner info. So you have the times of things starting. It's just a basic sort of event. It's not open to the public. It was a lot of pre-sales tickets and it's already sold out, very limited. But everybody going there is either like a guest of or part of like the charity person that paid to play, one of the 10, or like part of like elite Neo Vegas people or whatever that paid to be at this dinner. But there's your list. You have the list of the 10 charity donors. You can see their ages, their basic occupation or general info there. And you can kind of take a moment to go through that. In fact, maybe we can take our 5-minute bio break right here so the team can take your bio break, peruse this list, maybe talk about it during the break, and anybody in chat that's watching, check out that list too, and feel free to contribute ideas to chat, giving the team some ideas maybe. But we'll be right back. 5 minutes. Mics are hot.
Oh man, we came to the bio break real quick. Didn't think we'd get here.
I think we're taking it a bit early this time.
And also, time flies when you're scheming and doing drugs.
Indeed.
Because a tricky part. Who do we think is the weakest link?
I hope I didn't get, or at least I hope Nox didn't get gypped with the trade-off, because I never checked the goods. So Detective Leon, that's why I handed it to you, so that way you could assess how much we got for what I traded for.
Well, we'll definitely get back to that when we get back into gameplay, and as long as the GM doesn't immediately ask if anyone else in the party's packing Narcan, we're gonna have a good day.
Say, how did what happened? I just got to send coconuts. They're already half gone. What the fuck? Give them a hole in the bag.
You see, the secret is just stay high all the time. You'll never get addicted to it.
That is the same logic that works for both the Hulk and the Cookie Monster Hulk, because me always hungry.
This is weird. Why is this not loading into this weapon?
Of the folks that we have to potentially remove from the charity event, above table, do we want it to be dramatic and make the biggest headlines? Because some of these people are pretty up there.
Yes, might not want to make an enemy out of like a legendary fixer
or legendary solo.
Yeah, no. Well, that, thanks to modern medicine, people can be 64 and still kicking ass, and they don't need to be like freak beasts like Billy Gunn. That legendary solo, that is absolutely someone we want on the team. Just fucking blocking for Ripper all day.
Yes. We get rid of Raven's synth. Towards the bottom, 41, occupation, prominent media personality, and owner of the luxury lifestyle platform, Neon Daily. Doesn't seem that important.
They are the target with plus they're a prominent media personality, so we'll recognize their face. It's not unusual to think they have a stalker. And all the other people on the team would either be an asset one way or the other. Like, if you are going to be like, for example, if you do want to walk the path of the fixer, knowing, being friends with someone who helped Lucian Blackwood win a fucking roller derby match.
Yeah, that's gonna be big for Nox.
That'd be a feather in your Rolodex.
Definitely give you some street cred.
My chair got stolen.
Your chair got stolen? Damn.
I'm gonna assume by a cat.
You gotta stand up for the rest of the session.
All right, let's see if this
I mean,
thing
it is
goes
a
off.
standing desk. I just have to push it up, but.
All right.
And as PWB says, we should probably use some new aliases for this mission, for this little gig here. That way,
Thanks, Ever.
we can continue using our handles elsewhere.
I mean, yeah, typically you don't want to, do crimes under your government name, so probably a good idea.
Oh, I can't. Ah. Guess you can't do that in here.
So Wolfman will be Wolf Boy now.
Oh, dear God.
Or just Baby Wolf.
Oh, Baby Wolf. Yeah, Baby Wolf.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one.
Although that being said, Ripper is likely to actually do the entire thing under their own name because,
Yeah, no, it makes sense for Ripper to do Ripper.
Well, yeah, because again, that's the fun of being, because that's the fun of being a rocker boy. Always getting to wonder, man. So this is what it would be like if Chaperone was also a domestic terrorist.
What have you done? I don't know. I'm just dancing at the Pink Pony Club and blew up my customers.
Yeah.
Yep. Damn it, brother.
Like,
I want to shoot this thing. I really, 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 really want to shoot this thing.
You'll find a chance. Admittedly, I think a large part of Johnny Silverhand's enduring legacy 50 years later in the world of cyberpunk, it's probably because it's also, again, hey guys, what if Elvis also did 9/11?
But I thought that Silverhand was buried. I mean, late in the 77.
This is all a fever dream, basically, of him dying. That's why the game ends.
Yeah. Things are a little bit, things are a little bit fudgy, but at minimum, this is what if Elvis was also the Unabomber.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not a Silverhand fan. I mean, I don't know if you've ever noticed that. I'm just not into that self-absorbed, overinflated fucking drama llama. I don't have time for him.
Nox isn't either.
You mean you're not a fan of a musician who never met a bridge he couldn't burn?
Kitty, be quiet.
Or
I know you saw another kitty.
or in this case, reduced to atoms with a dirty bomb. Oh, hello, come here.
Nox is all like, I never knew my father.
Oh yeah, come here, my little politically accurate angel. Oh, no, she's gone.
Definitely, Nox grew up out in the wastes towards Chicago, and there was it was kind of like a crazy nomad pack that she was a part of, and she had been absorbed by some mercenaries and got forced to do a lot of underground work. And now she's loose from them. I'll talk about it more in the solo play.
The juice is loose.
Come on, you like it. Do it. I just gotta say it one more time.
Brother, quick question.
Yeah.
Do you have level dampeners?
You mean for audio?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I got the whole
good.
I got the whole suite. Yeah, I've got I got the jaw, the frame, the level dampeners, the fucking the ocular, not the ocular, the whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah.
So which weapon are you? Which weapon are you like super jacked about finally putting rounds into?
It's best way to describe it. It's basically patterned off another weapon. Basically big iron, big hip iron, or whatever you want to call it. It's huge. It basically shoots a rifle round. It doesn't use standard pistol ammunition.
I think like the basis is, I think it's called the Hellsinger.
Yeah. It's the Hellsinger, I believe. Yeah.
All right. So you're just walking around like with the big iron on his hip.
Yeah. I need to find me a cowboy hat too. So if you guys see a shop with a cowboy hat on it, in it, let me know. Basically, it's a body 11 pistol that it does a little extra damage. I mean, it's nothing serious, but the biggest thing about it is those within 6 meters have to make a DV or a resist torture drug because of the concussion sound.
Okay, so I'm picturing something like, that Judge revolver where it shoots 410 shells, but in this case it shoots rifle rounds.
45-70. Yeah, it basically shoots 45-70.
No, this is the Hellbore. That's it's called that because of it's a point 666. It's a 666 caliber. So it's like a next down 600 nitro. Which is
so for the perfect gun for people who ate both their ears and their wrists.
I think it's the if you're not body 11, does it jam or does it inflict the broken arm?
If you don't have body 11, it's another resist torture drug or no. Well, it's really a DM roll. I usually do make them roll a body roll, and if they fail it, they take basically critical arm injury.
Oscar
arm.
says the Hellbringer, it shoots 666 calibers and it jams.
Yep.
But yeah, let's get back. Let's get back. Everybody can see us now. They can hear you the whole time. Hopefully, the team made some plans, went over the list. Chat if you have any ideas to contribute. Now would be the time. But yeah, Kodak gives you that list. You've got it. You can see kind of everyone that's involved with the charity. You can kind of figure out who's going to be the target or Ripper's replacement of or whatever, and then figure out how to go about that. Whatever you're going to do, you know that there is that dinner event tonight and then the event tomorrow. But at least in this case, you can kind of figure out who the mark is, who's the target. But what do y'all think? What's up?
I'm gonna let Ripper kind of evaluate this. I wouldn't know. She would have a better view of who the weakest link in this little list would be. Pretty much.
Yeah, Ripper's got to build her team. Like obviously we can't do Voss. She's a badass. We'll want her on the team. Can't do Blackwood because that guy will have us super murdered. And also back when I used to back when I used to help fix back when we used to pull Joy Boys over for him, he paid really nice, so don't want to screw Blackwood over. Can't touch Reyes because then we got ninjas up our asses.
Why not hold on, we're thinking about this too hard. Media personality on here. We know media personality. Let me reach out to what was a little
remember that our Johnny Boy's missing, and at some point in time we got to figure out if these assholes got the AV back or what's going on with our AV.
That's also something to find out. Kind of just my mouth is kind of dry and almost sticky, and I'm definitely not seeing normal. I'm seeing two Wolfmans. I'm I still can't believe. I don't know if Wolfman is a figment of my imagination now, or if he's just gone. So
it's hi, yes, I'm your process demon for the evening. Nice to meet you.
But, you know, she's the one building the team. Ripper, which one of these guys you want fucked up?
So, like, everything is, like, really spinning right now. I can't really read it.
Okay, all right, we're going to make this real easy. All right, so this girl's an influencer for, like, Carnival and Royal Caribbean. This girl is an influencer for Neon Veil. They sell like, it's all like brands and luxuries and $500 combs and like a bidet that plays old poppets for you, whatever. Which one of these ones do you want off your team?
A bidet that uses pop rocks? Ugh. Or say something else.
I'd say the second one, like luxury shit, like she's not gonna want to get hit. She's just gonna be there for vibes.
Okay. What do we know about Raven Synth? They're a prominent media personality. If I Google this person, what does their face look like?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me do library search. You kind of got the list. You can see what you can find out about Raven Synth.
All right, we're gonna put in. All right, we're gonna slap 4 luck into this bad boy. As I grumble because normally we would just have like, you know, NCPD information services do it. Like I just have some nerd do it and then they just run it on NCIC and we're all good. Where's my library search? Hey, there it is. The one that I put 0 ranks into. It's a good thing we might have a Netrunner friend. Okay, so 15 with the 4 luck we dumped in there, 17 with the boost you get from using your agent.
Nice, yeah. Look, with those boosts and all that luck, you actually get some decent information. You see that Raven Synth obviously is that media personality, owner of that luxury lifestyle platform, Neon Veil, which is a whole platform basically promoting that sort of like high-end luxury lifestyle, and it has a bunch of influencers on it and stuff. This Raven Synth was kind of the person that founded that. She doesn't do as much streaming anymore, as she kind of goes around and does like these events and charity events and just kind of makes face around to basically promote Neon Veil. You know that she usually has a couple security guards with her, like you can see in article releases and past events and stuff. It's usually just her. She's single. She usually goes around, like I said, with a couple security guards that are straight Neon Veil employee. Like everything is registered all through Neon Veil. She's the head and everything she does is through that. You can also see that it comes up through the search. You see that her, as well as all the others, like everybody that's involved with this charity event, like all these donors and people, they're all pretty much staying in the penthouse suites at Caesar's Palace. So you know, like, she's at Caesar's Palace. That's where the dinner is tonight. You know, that's connected with the overpass stuff to the arena where the big event is tomorrow. But everything is pretty much going down in that area. But, you know, she's staying there. Any information in particular that you're looking for? With that 17, you know, you can ask some questions if you want.
The one thing that might be interesting is, you know, because a lot of these people, particularly if they're like a media personality, are they doing any like press events? Do they have like an itinerary before the big event? So like maybe are they doing like a meet and greet for fans and like a Neon Veil pop-up? Are they, you know, like that kind of thing? Because that would be sort of like an easy opportunity to get them.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see a whole itinerary for a sort of like pre-promo tour or whatever, where she's going around to all the different casinos to just do a promo for the Veil, and then her association with this charity event. And it looks like it might be an association with the charity event, like maybe they're even funding her to go and promote like they do with the influencers and stuff. Out of all the sort of like you know, going around to all the casinos and doing these little promos or whatever, she's also hitting up some like little locations and things. And one thing that sticks out to you is she's going to be at the Neon Noodle House this afternoon, and it looks like her little promo event there or whatever is actually like right before Starla's meet and greet. It just like clicks in your head, Leon, when you're looking at those times and stuff.
Okay. One part. So the first part of this gets disclosed to the rest of the team. The second part is going into the old mental locker. I think I like this. You see this? All right. You see this meet and greet at this noodle place?
I just had an idea.
All
What
right.
about
Yeah. Either there or on the way there might be a good intercept point. Plus, if we can get her agent and your friend can crack that sucker open, we might even get more intel on like the charity clearance because it looks like she has a tie with him.
Yeah. It would require our newly born fixer here to use their guiles to assemble a disposable team to make the bag. And then we said, take out the disposable team and, set target they were hired to kidnap.
Give me your cred sticks that we got the other day.
Okay, I'll pass you mine.
See, if our hands aren't getting dirty on this, it's less suspicious. I don't mind doing evil shit. It's just I don't want to go to jail for it.
No, I mean, nobody wants to go to fucking BD cell.
Oh, they won't send me to a BD cell. They're going to send me straight back to Biotechnica.
Oh, shit. Yeah, they're going to send us both to the farm. Fuck, I don't want to get caught.
I don't want to go to the farm either.
This monkey only dances for singles in his G-string.
Eddie, your cred sticks. Put your cred sticks in a bag.
This throws the credit across the table.
Killing me, brother.
I am intoxicated. Nox is intoxicated, and you throw that cred stick. I think this is a rare moment where you just see that all the solo part of Nox is just gone. So it just kind of smacks her in the face, falls off. Fuck.
Just put it back. Here you go. We're fine. Maybe ease up on the liquid courage right now.
Anybody got a rapid detox?
Nope.
Then I'm doing this as is, and I get up from the table and with the cred sticks head over back to Benny.
Yeah, you go back over to Benny. Back for more.
Benny,
already, huh?
my man. No, this is gonna be a gig. Do you I need a second. What?
You just turn down my cybernetic speed so I don't hear that.
And
Benny.
you're worried about me.
Benny, hey.
Hey.
I need.
He looks at his friends. He's like,
maybe. I need a job favor. I have money. Would you like job?
what job? I mean, normally no, but why? What do you have? How much? What's this?
I gotta do a quick mental count here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and times 5. What is that? 5,000. We have
2,000.
2,000 eddies. I have 2,000 eddies. Sorry, it's Nox. Is just thinking. I got 2,000 eddies. Need to bag somebody. Basically, just hit their vehicle, make them exit the vehicle, bag them. Don't need to tag them. Just keep them in your car, and then we'll pick them up from you down the road.
Okay. For 2K. All right. Who?
2K.
What's the target? What is this? Hold on a minute. He kind of like gestures a couple of the boys that were over by the door, and they kind of like walk over and sit in a booth with him, and he leans in. So what is this?
Job. 2,000 eddies. Ugh. And whatever drink is available on the table, I grab it and just like look at it, and then just start drinking from it and set it back down.
Yeah, instantly, you swallow 2 cigarette butts.
Yes!
I do that.
Always.
Anytime someone grabs a drink, I'm like, it's been used as an ashtray.
Always.
Yeah,
Whatever the fuck you guys are drinking is disgusting. But listen,
high school flashbacks all over again, man.
2080s to tag it, or to tag a body. Bag a body. Don't need to tag it. Just to they need to stay alive. But if they die, that's also okay.
Okay. This is sounding intense. Okay, what's the target? What is this?
I look back at the crew and give them a thumbs up, and look back at the RD members here.
I don't know if you can imagine this, but I'm face palming right now.
So what happens when you have a very drunk Fixer Knox?
He's face hoofing. He's face hoofing. Alright, go on, sorry.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, let's Raven Smith, that's who your target will be. We're gonna intercept them at what is this? What the fuck did I drink? Listen, give me a sec, but for real, 2000 eddies, you can tag this body and then it'll be Raven Smith, but a couple minutes. And I head back over to the crew.
Okay, and they start talking to each other.
Sorry, I had I was dissociating and some other things were going on. Are we subcontracting so are we gonna subcon these guys to grab the girl?
You are correct.
I love that. Keeps our faces off the camera, plus if her hustle wastes a couple of them, it's less guys to pay.
And
maybe we need someone else to do the talking.
I don't think you're any better than I am, Ripper.
I wasn't suggesting me. Someone.
Sure, act like it.
I think I'm, and surprisingly, the most sober individual at this table at the moment.
The most normal person in the room. It's the metal horseman in a business suit.
Do we have the information of where a good grab point? Did we determine that already?
Yeah, so I'll put you out. So let's bring it up on my agent. So this face, and then I bring up the thing of the noodle hut. She's going to be at this location at this time. Little meet and greet.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think if I'm reading the job right, basically these guys clep her before, just put her on ice for.
That's all I need. I just need to know her route. All right. I'm going to get up and walk over. Gentlemen, I must apologize for my associate.
And she's
had a few too many. I'm her business
making my way over.
You see my hand behind my back, just waving it off. I'm her business associate, and unfortunately, she's had a little bit too much to drink tonight. She's had a loss in the family, horrible thing going on, but we do need to get this job done. So, if you gentlemen wouldn't mind me sitting down here and discussing the job with you in a more clear and level-headed manner.
Of course. He gestures for you to sit.
All right. The job's quite simple, whatever the name of this bitch is. I can't remember. We need this individual here taken out of the picture. We will give you a destination to meet up with us. And I'm sure she's already told you how much she was going to do it for. I believe it was like $2,000 or so. She didn't get to the second part. If you cap her, it's $10,000. But you got to do it in front of us.
Okay. Who is this? And who is this?
The name of the lady?
The target?
What's the name of the lady, damn it? God damn it. Hit my fucking agent. Wolfman, what's the name of that damn target?
Is the fucking the one that did the fucking
The luxury bitch.
It's Raven Synth is the one that we want.
Raven
These guys
Synth.
to whack
Oh
on.
my goodness.
Okay, relay that to the individuals. And
Raven
here's the
synth,
route.
like neon veil Raven
Yes.
synth, like on the news and shit. yeah, yeah. How about no? He looks at his buddies. They all start laughing.
Fuck. Really? God damn, man.
Is
Big
what-
game will
you
get
think
anywhere
we're gonna-
these days.
We're gonna do some edge runner shit and risk something of that level. Like we got a good thing here. I don't know what you think this is.
Well, she was just telling me you were the guys to talk to, so evidently that was not the case.
Yeah, 2K. They start laughing and looking at each other.
All right. This second. I'm gonna get down on my agent real quick, start running it through. Shit. We need that money for something else. All right. Well, never mind then.
Yes, hands dirty it is.
Hands dirty it is.
Do you come back to the table?
Yeah, I do. Glaring at you.
Let me guess. The Drunken Stone plan to subcon the hit didn't go that well.
No, it didn't. I was not aware of who this individual was until you related it to me. And yeah, the amount of money we have on hand is not enough to cover this. We
Yeah,
couldn't
that
even
makes
BS our way through this one.
And then you get
Yeah,
a
that
tap.
makes sense. All right.
Toy Maker, you get a tap on your shoulder as you just told the team that.
I'll look up.
Yeah, you turn around, you see it's one of those booster gangers that was at that corner booth. Just one of the guys that was like by the door that was just kind of like hanging around or whatever. But he's got the colors, the tat and shit. He's one of them. But he leans in. He says,
Yeah.
"Hey, 10K dead. What about 20K? What about 20K dead?" And me and a few of the boys do this on the side of the crew.
Well, we have to confirm it visually. Let me talk to my crew here real quick. You toddle on back over there. Let me ask them.
Okay, but keep that between us then. Keep that between us. And he kind of like walks back over to the booth and you know where the other guys were and just kind of posts up.
I don't know. What do you think, Wolfman?
A lot of money to pull together. Plus, I think we can. I know you asked for Wolfman, but Nox is like her. I'm just thinking out loud. A lot of money. We confront it, and then whatever comes out from that charity ball, when we split it again, plus whatever we have left over from the last gig that we did, that we still need to get rid of, will be good. 20K's on a drive.
Wolfman's just gonna take a peek out and look none of the bush gangers that you guys had chin-wagged with or hanging about. I don't have to pay them if they're dead.
That's the point.
Oh,
Okay. All right. Yeah.
We're talking about if they're not edge runners. It's not like they're gonna fucking talk. They're a bunch of go gangers and gongs. But are they asking for anything up front?
We can give them like 2K up front without worrying about anything because that's free money already.
So
It's
that's a-
casino money.
Offer them the 2K as the deposit, and they'll call it. And add as many zeros you think we get to have them
10% up front.
bring us the mark, and 10% up front. Give it to them. Have them bring us the mark. We disclose the location, and
Yeah, because remember, we don't need to murder this broad. We just need her like on ice for like a day.
we can.
So you're just taking the joy out of my day.
Well, it'll be a lot more heat if she's vanished. People are going to be freaked out, but the show must go on. If she just gets like slept on the strip, people are going to be very sad, and security is going to go like hog wild. The vibes are going to be fucked,
right?
And there's. Oh, I know. Like I
Those
know we're
guys are
gonna
going to be fucking loose ends. We don't have.
I know we're gonna waste
them
these. I know we're gonna waste these guys, but it's just so like, if one of the competitors gets fucking murdered on the strip, then like it might impact the security for the event, and also everyone's gonna be sad and the vibes are gonna be fucked.
Hold on. Abduction. Have these gonks hold them, until we come to come to receive the package, whatever.
Yeah.
They hold them. That's going to force the show must go on either way.
Yeah.
Those at the venue are still probably going to want to try and rescue their little starlet player. We offer our services as mercs. We go in, become the dashing hero. The go-gangers find themselves on the wrong side of a cartel stack of burning tires.
A little money on the side.
There you go.
Yeah, like if there's room
for that.
like if there's room for us to get paid to rescue the person we're paying to have klept, then why not cash in as much as we can?
It just might work.
Because I think I finally got it. While you guys been talking about this scheme, I got the thing that's going to make things bank. Check out this. Brings up the thing. You know what this is? This is the Wave Master. Primo Yacht. I think this is going to be this is going to be the nest egg, and this job's going to get me close to that nest egg. Boom.
I'm just going to push a little bump of
girl.
in front of Leon. All right. So what we need to do here.
Like a pacifier to a baby. Like, here, just you have that. You take that.
Jingle, 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 jingle.
Keys. It's a key bump.
no,
He's
it's
jingling
great.
a key
It's
bump,
just-
basically. He's got like keys and.
It's just the unfortunate way I can see me reacting around him is just kind of like, if you're just this much less useful. But no, in all seriousness, I do like the ideas that Leon and my brother have come up with collectively. Great idea from our lady over there. Unfortunately, I think she was a little too inebriated to think straight. Do you need a detox, hon?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Dare you?
Hold that thought. I put a finger up.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, if you're gonna throw up, get away from me.
Just swiveling her stool to face the other direction.
I got a question. It might end up being a luck roll, Rob. But does this bar happen to have the courtesy 5-gallon buckets strategically placed around?
Courtesy 5-gallon. What are you
In a
talking about?
lot of the bars I go to, they have 5-gallon buckets just in case people need to throw up. It's usually around Oktoberfest.
Okay.
No.
Man, I gotta wonder about the bars you go to, dog. But,
I mean, in the thousands of dive bars I've toured and been on over the past decades, I don't think I've ever seen that. But maybe you could
need to
make
go
that
to
a
Germany.
thing. You have a new business idea. I see the LLC developing.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
But no.
Oh, yeah.
There's some empty cups though.
I'll just give her 3 or 4. If it'll even hold it, that's the problem.
No. No, I feel like it.
PWB says, Vulpus, those buckets are for peanut shells.
Oh, is that why they're looking at me so funny?
He's like, all this time, I had it wrong. I always thought that those were to throw up in. I throw up in them every time I'm at the bar. I don't know what's wrong with you. We're like, Vulpus.
Is that when they tell me I'm never fucking back when I use a puke bucket?
I mean, I
great.
knew what the sawdust was for. I had no idea that the buckets were for the peanut shells.
Holy
Damn.
shit. That's not what... you can't write comedy that... Oh my god.
We just did. We just wrote it.
No, that wasn't pre-written. That was improv. That was diegetic. That's just fucking... It's just like, ha ha ha! Yeah, it's like, look at that asshole that fucking gets a fastball to the head. Like, oh my god. It's so
I was just
good,
thinking,
yeah.
like, what bar wants to clean these buckets? Like, why would they do that?
It's horrible.
Yep, that's what you got barbacks for. Okay, moving right along. I think we got a good plan in place.
You know what else we gotta do?
Well, we got to get your Netrunner friend ready at a moment's notice to hack her into the list.
She's ready at the drop of a bucket. That's the thing. But we gotta.
Not that bucket. Don't drop it.
We
Just drop it. At the drop of
we need to. Our AV. That's another job. We need another crew to go repaint that.
Well, we may need another crew to repaint that, but before we start subcontracting everything, we should probably figure out what happened with it. Is it still where
Can we
we
do-
left it? Is it still in another place?
Did it blow up?
Yeah, no. No, I was gonna say too. While you guys were chatting about that and discussing plans, Toy Maker, not even doing a perception, but Toy Maker, anybody else that might have been paying attention to the booster gangers and stuff that Toy Maker was talking to, that guy that kind of posted up, you can see them over like by the group, and he's just kind of like looking over at you all, and he like looks at them as his buddies are kind of distracted, and a couple of them like look at you, and he's just like what's up?
I'll just put my hand up and motion them over.
Yeah, he comes right back over. He's like, so what's up? Did you discuss it? 20K. I'll get it done with my boys. We can leave them out of it. Little side gig for us. What's up? You still need it done?
Yeah,
We
do
do.
you have some synth coke?
God. Pass her some
Hit up my
coke.
boy. I'm not the dealer of the crew, man. What's this girl? What's up? Jesus, your nose is bleeding.
We'll give you 10% up front. And once
50%
we confirm the
up
job
front.
is done, we'll bring. Oh no.
Yeah, give me haggle.
Time to use those negotiation skills.
I ain't got any of that shit.
Hey,
I'm gonna dump luck in a +2 or 2.
you may want to use all of our +2s, or call
What do I
in the long
use? I
man who
don't
looks
have
like
haggle.
he's absolute. Well, it'll probably either a negotiation or conversation, just depending on like how the flow and what Rob feels like.
Leon,
Conversation.
I look at Detective Leon. Leon, I put my hand on your shoulder. You have synth coke still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Toy Maker,
Okay.
you can give me haggle or whatever, or
Persuasion.
trade or whatever.
And you're right. Take it from an experienced psychonaut.
Oh,
the only
trading,
way
I
to fight a
forgot we had
depressant is with an accelerant.
I was going to try to sweeten the pot a little bit.
What was that?
Crit 22 work.
What was that? Knox?
Oh, I was going to try to sweeten the pot a little bit, but I think the roll happened, and I think I'm just going to let that roll. I'm just going to look at the synth coke and
my
look
effort
at
is
what
more
drinking.
like we need to get Nox more active. So I'm gonna try and convince Nox, like, okay, no, the only way to fight the liquor right now is with an upper. Do this. Line of cocaine.
Jesus, Knox. Knox is gonna die. Don't die as he puts
Knocks
the pill in her mouth.
Yeah! As the uppers and downers just make her heart explode.
Well, Rob, you did say that someone's gonna die this session.
I did say that. but yeah, as you're
we just thought it would be for bullets and not a drug overdose.
Yeah, but yeah, if Knox isn't really assisting in that and kind of maybe mumbling a little buzz, and Leon's kind of talking about the drugs and stuff, kind of get sidetracked out of it. But Toymaker, you're able to say like, no, let's just do 10% or whatever. He's asking for half down. You kind of negotiate that a little bit, and he agrees. He says, yeah, that's fine. You do 2K up front, 20K when we deliver, but that's gonna be 22K.
I'll just kind of look around at the group like I'm, looking for nods.
We'll plan on shreds.
Ripper's just sitting there with her eyes closed.
The only nod you're getting from Knox is,
Gonna give you the how to train.
Gonna
give you the how to. Yep. Gonna give you the how to train your dragon.
I'll hold my hand up, or over in this case.
A couple plus
Probably
twos
a lot
from
smaller than
PWB too, by the way. Don't lose track. Thanks, PWB.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Because,
And to let your boys know, the better. Just get the job done.
But is your associate told us you guys want to take?
Okay, but this
cash, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. 2K now, 22 when we deliver. But the synth girl. So like I get it. Like I heard about it. I know. I get the caliber. We'll handle it. I'll grab my boys. But like, what info you got? Like, where am I getting this girl? Like, where's she at? Where is she?
I'll flick them over the deets from a burner phone.
You have a burner phone?
Should. Thought about one. Check my gear. Make sure.
I do remember somebody mentioning a burner
bus.
phone before.
I could have sworn you bought some when we bought some when we got our new clothes and digs.
Something,
Yeah.
Well,
But I didn't add it to my list though.
All right, yeah. But yeah, you send the info of like the itinerary of the locations, like what Codex gave you guys. Hitting all the different casinos, hitting that noodle house, like the whole promo tour thing that she's doing over the next 12 hours or whatever for the day, for leading up to the dinner. But yeah, he gets that. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll check this out. And what, am I just hit you up at this number, or what? Where you guys gonna be?
Yeah, hit me up with this number.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Before you guys go, I'm gonna see if I can get something for you. If I can't, I'll just wave you off. If I can, I'm gonna come over and slip it to you. It's a device. You may need it.
Oh, okay. Had me worried. I know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah. I'll be over by the door with my boys. He kind of like...
Thank you.
Yeah, and he walks over and kind of like posts up back over there. Just as he kind of like walks away, Detective Leon, your agent goes off. Like you get like a notification on your agent. And it basically bings on your agent, goes like bing, and you see like this notification. It just says your card ending in 3477 has an outstanding charge of 110,000 credits. Please make your minimum payment by the 10th. Which is in about 2 days.
Okay, so gonna start looking at this. What the hell?
You okay?
Put my card, and then somebody's trying to tell me that I owe them $100,000. What the hell do I owe these guys $100,000 for? Gonna start like desperately bringing up the agent and then trying to find more information.
Was it the card you put with the AV parking?
AV garage. Okay, yeah. What's more? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look up that notification and see what does my AV garage account say right now.
Yeah, you can see that there's like a list of $20 charges for the past few days from parking lot 26, and then you see a clean slate NC credit charge. For like 109,900 and whatever minus the 60 for the parking. Of that 110,000 total charge on your card. And it's at that moment that you're just kind of like researching it and just trying to figure it out. that you're getting a call. Like you're getting a call from your receptionist friend. I can't remember her name. I know that you used her before, but it was your receptionist friend at NCPD at your precinct. But she's calling.
Okay. All right. So yeah, McNamara, what do you need?
McNamara, detective. What the frack have you been up to the past couple weeks?
Following leads, doing justice, chasing bad guys, the thing.
Okay, well, NVPD was here talking to the superiors, and I overheard them mention your name more than once, and some warrant or something, and I don't know, it sounded big. Like, who did you piss off, and where have you been? What is going on?
Okay, well, it's kind of a long story. It involves hooks, nerds, BDs, I'll tell you all about it over some beers and whatnot. I don't suppose you want to maybe send me a copy of the information they send over to our boys.
I'll try to get it. I mean, I overheard this stuff, but I'll see if I can get any of the deets to you. I don't know. That's why I was calling you. I figured something was up. I hadn't seen you in a couple of weeks, and then I hear this. I'm like, what the fuck?
Send me what you can. These corpo guys, they're trying to steal on us. They're trying to do a bunch of whole crazy shit. I woke up and I was naked in this fucking torture room, and I had to escape using only my wits and my Mr. Stud. It was a whole thing.
Really? Hold on a minute. You hear her typing and shit. Okay, yeah, let me send you this. I just did a data search in our system. There's a couple Net54 articles that came up. There's one with your face at some parking lot talking about that you had to do with some clean slate company, and see, that's what was listed on this. What the fuck?
Yeah,
what is this about?
So these guys, oh god, this whole thing. So this cleanup crew tried to murder us when we escaped from the VR fuck dungeon. We pulled a reverse Uno card on their asses, and I think they're mad because we killed their guys and stole their AV.
Okay, well, yeah, you might want to check out this article, and yeah, I'd get back to Night City or figure out what's up with them, or if I hear anything else, I'll hit you up. Good luck with all that. She hangs up just as your agent kind of pings, and you see another Net54 news update that she sent you, that she said she was sending, and it's just a little clip of one of the news reports that came out, and you can actually see that the date is listed for this morning. This just must have came out shortly after that other news update that shut down the data tab or whatever. It was literally a little bit after that, but it just goes on, and you see the news reporter in the whole frame or whatever, and she just says, Ziggurat's facial recognition AI has done it again. NC credit records of a detective, Leon McNamara, lists him as paying for parking lot 26. You remember that AV news story we just broke about an hour ago, attached to the missing clean slate AV. But PD to PD, they're working to find this detective and get some answers. In the meantime, NC Credit successfully charged the clean slate bill to Mr. McNamara's credit line. So, yeah, we'll keep you updated on how this turns out. It's so crazy. And then the news report ends.
I have a sexy new face, and I'm ruined.
That's rough, buddy.
I feel like it's very well deserved.
You're just it was the closest thing that Ripper had felt a happiness that entire day.
But I'm assuming it's not enough.
Okay, so I've got bad news. We probably lost the AV. They probably reclaimed it back from the parking garage. We can check, but they successfully tracked our faces. They basically took an ice auger to my credit ratings asshole. And oh god. I'm either gonna have to be a private. I'm either gonna have to be a private dick or fake my death.
Well, I think being
Why
a
not
private dick.
Fake it? Why not just do it for real?
Oh, no. So they stole my goddamn AV.
Yes.
They sure
think you're
did.
gonna
They
have to
stole
deal
your
with
AV and those explosives you got. So
Knox, did you at least have a moment of clarity in wiring those up so we can give them a little fuck you back, and reach around?
I don't know if I rig those. I'm jogging my memory.
well,
if
have you
you
considered?
just plunge a clacker and take the NVPD and teach them a lesson, don't fuck up a Nomad's ride.
Well, I mean, if you've got if you have like a standard, I just keep spamming frequencies and see if a building falls over.
I don't have my sniper rifle anymore. Those motherfuckers stole my sniper rifle.
Exactly. They ruined my life. They got your sniper rifle.
Do me a
And
favor.
don't forget, these guys banged us. They put us in that cube simulator, and they cyber banged us.
Yeah.
And then they want to charge me 100,000 eddies for cyber banging them.
Rebel Path.mp3 starts to fade in.
Ah!
Yeah, and right then as you're kind of discussing all the chaos and shit that's going down and just all the moving parts of this chaos, Codex walks up kind of behind you all at the booth and just kind of like leans in, puts one arm around Ripper, one arm around Nox, and leans in and is just like, so what's the plan? Did you all figure out the plan and what's going on, or like a time frame you're gonna need me? Because I'm about to clock out and dip. I'm gonna go grab some lunch, and then I was just gonna wait for y'all's call and do whatever the plan is. What is the plan?
I do have a question. Are you able to like program a chip that will like disable medical alerts, stuff like that?
Not really in hacking BioWare, but a good tech could probably fuck with that.
You mean like something that'll shut off a trauma bracelet?
Oh, okay.
I wonder if the tech can actually...
Yeah, I mean, look, you could get a tech and try to fuck with that cyberware if that's what you're trying to do, like disable that trauma trigger. But it also has to go through the data system. So absolutely, as a net runner, if you know who it is, where it is, I could try to pinpoint the local data terms and stuff. They're going to send the signal off to trauma team and intercept it. But again, like, you get a good tech, you can just disable the BioWare right on the spot, you know?
What about that tech and I wonder if we can work together on that and get something together real quick. That friend of yours, Nox?
Not a bad idea. And I give it a ring, and I send I take my agent out and like just take a picture of the group and send it over to the tech and be like, join us, and all caps with an exclamation point.
Yeah, about 2 minutes later.
I'm sure the tech is going to feel real good about what he's getting into.
Yeah, about 2 minutes later, you see the tech guy kind of walking up to your booth. He's holding some type of it looks like some type of mechanical item. Looks a bit archaic. He's covered in grease. He's got some grease on his face and stuff, and he kind of walks up and he's like, "Oh, what's up? The jacket's good, right?"
Jacket's... I look at the jacket.
Dude.
Jacket's great, but
Oh, okay.
we have a proposition for you.
Oh, okay. You had me worried. I thought something was wrong. I was like, why are you hitting me up so soon? But what's up? Another gig? Down for it. He puts the gear down. Starts wiping off the grease. What's up?
My tech friend here is gonna take it away. Don't mind his lung face.
Oh God. So what I'd like to do is see if you and I can collaborate and make a device that we can utilize on an individual that would block any type of medical alerts or tracking, stuff like that.
Like trauma team sort of subscription?
Trauma
Is that what
team
we're
would
looking
be
at?
one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, like say you need to borrow a human being. but you don't want their concierge EMT service or like their friends finding out where you're borrowing them to.
Right.
Ooh.
That and also act as a blocker just in case she's bugged for tracking.
I mean, it's possible.
It's mostly so like, if we want to go to some of the more like black.
I'm going to scribble out something on a. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, I'm going to scribble out something real quick on a napkin as an, kind of a prototype.
Also, now keep in mind this is a totally normal question, and I don't plan on doing anything bad with this, but you seem like a smart guy. You seem like you know this town. By any chance, do you happen to know of a place where one might acquire TNT and fissile materials?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really fuck with demolition style stuff or heavy weapons, but I'm sure somebody here could help you with that. He starts looking around the bar. I don't know. Maybe check with Kodak. Kind of like points over, and Kodak just like leans in. I mean, yeah, we usually have demolition guys in here. Ex-Militech guys have been in here doing gigs like that before. What do you need demolitions for?
I want to make it. Well, I just got some good news on my phone, and some people have surprised me. And so I want to make them a cake. The cake will consist of flour, sugar, chocolate frosting, TNT, and either polonium-210 or some good old-fashioned U-238, but we can get into the details later.
Wow, okay. You guys are getting into some shit. Okay. Yeah, might be able to get a demolition guy to custom make you something like that. So, bomb and a cake. What's the plan? What are we doing here? Kodak starts to look a little confused. You can almost see, like, even without human perception, like some concern in her face. Like she's starting to think, like, maybe you guys are crazy.
No, ignore the cake. He got exactly what he deserved, okay? So, we're not we're just gonna deal with it.
I can't replicate it now.
It was a great mouth of gasp, like the literal gasp. It was great. Sorry, you guys who are on podcast, you guys missed it. It was great. Come check out our videos on TV.
You know what? What's the text name again? I didn't even get introduced to you. My name's Toymaker. How are you?
Yeah, what was his name?
I think we said Higgs for now.
Yeah, we went with
Higgs,
Higgs. Yeah, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's kind of a fashionable, sexy boy. I see a Higgs in him.
Higgs boson. That's kind of engineering.
Well, yeah, admittedly, I've got, admittedly, there's 2 points of references for that, the particle and the Death Stranding, so.
Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. Higgs it is.
I at last did not partake in Norman Reedus and the Magic Fetus.
Sorry. No.
But yeah, Codex leans in again. So again, what is the plan, guys? I think you need to sober up, and we need to make an actual plan.
I think the only sober one at this table, which is really
That's
disturbing.
worrying me even more then.
No, I'm
At least I'm really
good.
glad for help. Well, yeah, she's been
You're not
good.
you're not wrong. If we crash out, we'll just run around with chickens with our heads with a cutoff.
Right now, I'm
Okay,
still
so
trying to figure out
everything
why you're
that he
standing after
says,
5
just
lines of
ignore.
cocaine. The man's had 5 lines of cocaine up his nose, and he's still trying to function. I mean,
Wow,
how? Yeah.
Okay.
So,
that's heavy even for my bar.
Codex, you see this lady who's going to be in the roller derby game tomorrow?
Yeah.
I've got a
Olivia
spoiler
Simp, isn't
alert.
it?
She's not going to. She's not going to be at the game tomorrow. At around later tonight. Later tonight, some guys are going to take her to a party, and she won't be available for a couple days. So we need you ready to get her into this as an alternate backup.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we talked about that. Easy. Look, get me to the access point. Like, I'm sure they've got the ongoing list at Caesar's Palace or at the arena. Wherever they're doing their thing, they have that dinner tonight. Just get me to an access point, and I can easily trade out that synth girl for Ripper and get her on the list. Easy. Who is it? Raven Synth? Oh yeah, that Neon Veil founder girl. Okay, yeah. Get me to an access point.
Sounds easy. Guess we gotta find an access point, and I gotta keep poking holes in random areas to.
It'll either be.
Leon, do you have any more coke?
I've got a little bit more.
Oh my god. You need to throw that coke out. I swear.
Before you do another rail, you gotta let the first one settle and ride first.
I don't feel nothing.
That's a good sign. It means it's settling in.
Okay,
Yes,
how about this? Codex, I'll just call you when we get it together.
Yeah, hit me up. You've got my number, and get me to an access point. I'll get you on that list, and feel free to call me otherwise. And she kind of like walks away.
I think she likes you.
Yeah.
All right. So I think it'd be good for me and Higgs kind of probably toddle off to our own little table and discuss details in this little chip that we want to create.
Yeah.
And
That's good.
let you guys sober up a bit.
It's just painkillers. You're like, oh, everyone's drunk. I won't make a no ass myself. You know, aside from this, the normal I can't help.
I'm gonna go back to the hotel.
Yeah,
I
and
need a ride.
I'll find one.
Okay. This way, I don't have a car or an AV.
that's true. Offering a ride with
Not
no ride.
true. We've got the minivan.
It's like I'm a no wheels.
But yeah, Toymaker.
It's funny,
Higgs,
we did.
yeah, Higgs leans into you, Toymaker, and he's like, yeah. I mean, I've been working out of my room in the back. Got it rented for the rest of the day, anyways. Got a few more gigs, but I'll put it aside.
Sweet.
Let's line this up. If it's a good price, I'm down.
How much is your weekly here?
Well, it's like hourly. We rent the rooms. I mean, I get the deal for the day though. I mean, I pay her $1,000. I get it for the day as long as I got the gigs lined up.
Oh, okay.
Like the no-tell motel.
But yeah, he takes you
I'll
into
tell
the
you
back.
what, here's 5.
Oh, awesome! Thanks. Yeah, he pockets it, takes you in the back, and he's got his workbench set out. You see a bunch of tools, a bunch of stuff. Like, obviously, he's just kind of a tinkering tech, right? Not specific into weapons, vehicles, or anything. He's just kind of in general tinkering tech. But he's got all the stuff back there, and you guys can kind of get to work on the whole chip idea or whatever to block the trauma team signal sort of biomonitor deal. And while you're working on that, Ripper can take off and kind of leave the net cafe. Grab a normal cab out front, taxi or whatever. It's not hard to flag one down here in Neo Vegas. They're fucking everywhere. When you get back to the Bellagio, kind of post up in your room, wait for the team, wait for the plan, wait to call Kodak and kind of get her to an access point to carry out things. While Ripper leaves and heads back to the hotel, and Toymaker goes to the back to work with Higgs on the whole trauma team block signal, while you know that the booster gang group or those little side crew guys are off looking for that synth girl to try to kidnap her for y'all. What's Knox, Wolfman, and Detective Leon doing?
I want to head back to the hotel. I want to shower.
Okay. Yeah, I think getting back to the hotel, getting ourselves like presentable for the event. Make sure you forward the dress code on a codex as well. She's going to need to look the part if she wants in the building.
Done. And through instant thought transmission with the Chiron, just pull up her contact info, just send her like dress code.
Yeah, because, this ain't the 20s anymore. Yeah, those netrunners, they got to get within kissing distance of those things now.
Oh,
And I also send her Ripper's room.
quick question, Rob. In that dress code, was there any type of weapons prohibited or limitations?
Yeah, there's definite weapon limitations. There's no like assault rifles or anything larger. Normal personal protection weapons are allowed, concealables and things like that, but just no heavy weapons.
Okay, so you can have a piece in your jacket, but it'll leave the AR at home.
Probably the only ones rocking out with like serious arms and shit like that are going to be the private security, MVP, anybody that might be attending on that level. And like these celebrities, they all have private security and things like that, just like how you knew that the synth girl usually gets around with a couple security guards. Those will probably won't have the limitations, but general public, general attendees and stuff, nothing heavy. Avoid visible.
Well, I mean, I was asking because Wolfman and I are going to be basically her bodyguard to the event.
Yeah. If you're playing like Ripper's the celebrity or charity, attendee or whatever, you two can absolutely fake as security and kind of act as security, and then be able to not have any of those weapon restrictions.
Plus, admittedly, if, she's going to be, she's doing some rocker boy shit, and it's hard to beat, it's a hell of a splash if you roll up with, a horseman and a wolfman, and they're your hustle.
An idea. Very terrible one, but I'm going to roll with it.
It is. Unfortunately, I think we're on the same wavelength as that.
If we are the same wavelength, we're sharing the single brain cell we're allotted, and that's concerning.
It is.
But yeah, Wolfman will do some final shopping. It's nothing strenuous or they're requiring him a fixer. At least it's going to be novelty crap you could probably find in Vegas if you know where to look. But yeah, he'll do that.
Oh, and a cowboy hat too.
And a cowboy hat for my brother. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys are going to be Ripper's hustle. Not. I'm assuming you'll probably handle getting codex close to the thing. Should I take the minivan and babysit the kidnapping so that way we know actually if it worked or not?
At a distance.
Yeah, basically grab a dress like a normal jack-off, grab a place across the street and see if they botch it or if they pull it off.
Right. No, that is a great idea. I was just concerned just not getting involved with that just in case shit goes sideways.
Yeah, that's just it. Basically, whatever happens is going to happen. As long as she's out of the event, that's the one thing that matters. But, Nox should be able to, the beard's going to wear off, and Nox will turn her commando brain back on. She should be able to get codex safely to wherever the architecture is. If you guys can be, a part of the Ripper show, and then I'll watch these gonks to see if they shit the bed, if they do it. And plus, I kind of want to see where they take her to.
Well, no, that makes sense.
Well,
that all does make sense.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Sorry.
What you told the booster gang to do was to kidnap this person and then contact you to bring her to you to kill her in front of you, is what you told them, if you remember. So yeah, their whole gig was to try to kidnap this person and then contact you to bring her to you and kill her for you and then get the money. But yeah, it sounds like Toymaker is going to be working with Higgs on that sort of trauma team signal blocker concept, however that might work out. That's what you're working on with Higgs, while Knox, Wolfman, Detective Leon, and Ripper, I should say Detective Leon, Ripper, and Knox head back to the hotel to clean up, maybe nap off the buzz a little bit for the afternoon, while Wolfman does a little bit of shopping on the side before he gets to the hotel. And then Detective Leon, after cleaning up, is going to go to the Noodle House and maybe along the path of that PR tour of that synth girl to see when those booster gangers are going to take her, to see if it goes down successfully. Am I understanding all that right?
Yep.
Yeah, basically I'm going to post up and do a literal old-fashioned stakeout to see if they pull it off or not.
All right, yeah, that sounds good. Let's end the session right here so we can jump in next Thursday with that plan. What we'll do is we'll start next Thursday with everyone that was kind of taking a nap to recoup, waking up, as a Detective Leon is staking out the booster gang as they make their move on that synth girl, while Toymaker is fine-tuning this device, and then we might do a roll to see if him and Higgs can get it to work. And then I want to hear from Wolfman what shopping he did, what kind of items he was picking up aside from the cowboy hat before he ends up back at the hotel. But that's what we'll do. We'll dive into next Thursday right at that moment. We'll kind of play out those scenes. And then I think the next step after that, depending on how those things go, will be to set forth the plan with Codex, whether Knox and Codex or the whole team with them or whatever, going to the dinner and trying to get Ripper on that list. But obviously the other things kind of have to fall into place first to be able to make that happen and Ripper replace the other girl, right? So yeah, next Thursday we'll dive in right where we left off and see if any of this chaos fucking works. I'll be shocked. As a GM, I will be shocked if no one dies.
We forgot the end result. We're gonna make money on top of that.
That's right.
It's a great plan. Admittedly, right now, it's looking a little bit like a Canadian Forces seeking helicopter, 30,000 moving parts looking for a place to crash, but we'll see what it turns out.
Sounds right. And yeah, we'll see everybody in the next session. Hey, in chat, thank you so much for the +2s and being part of the story. I fucking love it when chat contributes ideas and stuff like that. It just makes the game much more fun. And those +2s, those come in clutch. You see, aside from luck, how that shit can save the day. So, thank you, chat, for being part of it, and we'll see you next one. Take care, everybody.
Cybernation Uncensored.